Is being one of the many Tesla stockholders something you're considering? Let me show you why the experts think that investors in Tesla will be rich in the second quarter of 2022. Hold on tight and continue to observe. Modern investors see bonds and equities as good options for the long run. Given the present economic climate, analysts and investors alike have been rushing to dump underperforming equities in favor of those that are doing well. But despite the ups and downs, some well-known investors continue to be positive on Tesla's shares. Regardless of how the figures appear, they believe that Tesla is a worthwhile investment and will continue to do well. See in today's video why Tesla investors are expected to reap huge profits in the second quarter of 2022, according to analysts. A simple definition of an investment is any asset or thing bought with the expectation of future gain in value. An obvious definition of an investor is someone or some group that finances projects or purchases real estate with the goal of making a profit. The average person's mental image of a stock market participant is an investor. Those who buy a company's stock with the expectation that it will grow in the future are known as investors. Investors are known to be quite careful and meticulous when deciding where to place their money. It is common for new investors to follow in the footsteps of more seasoned investors, whether they are individuals or businesses. Considerations for a sound financial investment. A solid investment contributes to one's net worth and meshes well with one's overall investment strategy and financial goal. Those looking to invest wisely can consider high-yield savings accounts, money market funds, government bonds, corporate markets, mutual funds, index funds, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, dividend stocks, individual stocks, alternative investments, cryptocurrency, real estate, and cryptocurrencies. Analysts and investors from all around the world keep a close eye on Tesla stocks. By market value, Tesla Incorporated, or just Tesla, is the biggest car maker in the world. It creates, manufactures, and sells energy storage and generation technologies, as well as completely electric cars, EVs. Additionally, the business offers its services through charging stations, body shops, and vehicle service centers. Mid-size sedans, full-size sedans, compact SUVs, and mid-size sports utility vehicles are all part of Tesla's lineup. U.S. media outlets reported a 700% increase in tsla in 2020. With a market valuation of over $800 billion, Tesla went public in 2010 by issuing 13.3 million shares for $17 a share. After Apple, Tesla is the most valuable car maker in the world. The company dwarfs its competitors, including General Motors, Toyota Motor Corporation, and Honda Motor. Collectively, these businesses followed Tesla's lead and began producing electric and low-emission vehicles. Nonetheless, Tesla remains the undisputed leader in the American market. Despite the fact that the business earned $31.5 billion in 2020, there is more than enough incentive for investors to continue piling up, since its current market valuation is about $800 billion. The world's largest automaker, Tesla, has risen to the top of the business and, according to experts, seems determined to stay there. Investors in Tesla will have a windfall in the second quarter. How does this assertion borne out? This year in April, Tesla said that they had delivered 310,048 vehicles in the first quarter of 2022, an increase of 68% over the previous year. Concurrently, with an 81% year-over-year increase in revenue to $18.8 billion, Tesla announced a record quarterly net income of $3.3 billion in the first quarter of 2022, surprising Wall Street. According to a memo from Global Equities Research's Trip Chowdhury, Tesla is in for a monster second quarter in 2020. Trip Chowdhury helped start Global Equities Research with his partner. To help with stock, this financial services firm conducts fundamental research on global equities, with an emphasis on short, medium, and long-term trends. Chowdhury has been a sell-side analyst for more than 3 years, having most recently served as lead analyst for the information technology sector at FTN Midwest Securities, when he visits Tesla's Fremont factory once a month for inspections. According to him, May 2022 is already off to a fantastic start in terms of output. Transport and delivery of goods. He brought out the fact that compared to past quarters, there appear to be more shipping vehicles in the most current factory images. He reckoned that Tesla's fleet of delivery trucks grew by at least 20%. He made it clear that the second quarter is going to be a terrible one. Inside EVs is an informative website all about plug-in electric automobiles. I took note of the fact that Chaudhry isn't your average analyst. He doesn't just look at the news or Twitter to make predictions. He employs models. Their information is that Chaudhry is likely the sole analyst who often visits the Fremont factory. Preliminary estimates put Tesla's annual profit up 142% over the previous year. Volkswagen is projected to record a 14% reduction in profitability and Ford a 58% dip, owing to supply chain and production challenges, while General Motors, Ford, and Toyota are all expected to post a fall in earnings. While the company's performance in the first quarter is important, it isn't the primary focus of Tesla stockholders. It's the path the business will take going forth. What do you think of the experts' claims about how Tesla investors would become rich in quarter two based on what you've heard and seen so far? Feel free to leave a comment below and share your ideas. Right now, to what extent can Tesla investors anticipate future advancements and achievements? Developing batteries is one example. Manufacturers relied heavily on internal combustion engines in the early days. Attracting buyers and obtaining top dollar required features like fuel injection and measurements like horsepower. In this modern era of electric vehicles, with their batteries and new metrics for performance, how far can a car travel on a single charge? When built, how much will it cost and how quickly can it charge? The 4680 is Tesla's next-gen battery, and it's shaping up to be a game changer in terms of price and range per charge. The use of these batteries in vehicles is a relatively new development for Tesla, and supplies are currently low. Important to Tesla's ambitions to ramp up car manufacturing is the battery's production outlook, as well as the availability of the semiconductors and raw materials required to construct them. Additionally, there are the recently constructed factories in Berlin and Austin. Tesla has begun exporting cars from its new factory, together with its plants in Shanghai and California, within the past 5 weeks. Scaling up production and improving operating profitability are two of Tesla's primary goals. The corporation has a chance to increase its gross margins thanks to the recently constructed plants in Berlin and Austin. To achieve its growth goals for the year, the company's ability to quickly scale up production is of utmost importance, especially in light of the supply chain issues caused by the war in Ukraine and China's COVID-19 restrictions. In addition, investors are likely to want additional details about the Cybertruck pickup and Tesla's semi-truck, two new items that will be manufactured in Austin. Elon Musk's intentions to acquire Twitter are also generating a lot of buzz online. A number of global events, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the conflict in Ukraine, had a significant impact on the global economy, yet Tesla persisted in building the Tesla Gigafactory. Constructing the Tesla Giga Nevada was done with the goal of hastening the global shift to renewable energy sources by means of ever-decreasingly inexpensive electric vehicles and energy goods. Story County, Nevada is home to Tesla Giga Nevada, often known as Tesla Gigafactory, a massive lithium-ion battery and electric car component manufacturing facility that aims to break records for both size and energy efficiency. It is believed that this building would end Tesla's battery woes. This Tesla announcement demonstrates the company's resilience in the face of adversity and suggests that it has the ability to achieve even greater success in the future. The stock potential of Tesla is highly believed even by large investors like Chamath Palihapitiya and Cathie Wood. ARK Invest, founded CEO and CIO of $60 billion in assets that invests in breakthroughs like self-driving vehicles and genomics, is headed by American star stock picker and investor Cathie Wood. Because of her remarkably astute investing judgments and her impressive track record, Cathie Wood is frequently referred to as the most underappreciated investor in the game. Chamath Palihapitiya is a multinational individual with roots in Sri Lanka. He is a Canadian and American venture capitalist, engineer, and former Facebook executive, 2007 to 2011. He is also a founder and CEO of Social Capital. As he is described by tsla, he is the brains behind Social Capital, an organization whose stated goal is to help people by finding solutions to the world's most pressing problems. As of April 2021, their net worth was predicted to be approximately $1.2 billion. According to Forbes' list of billionaires for 2021, Palihapitiya comes in at number 2,378. Please subscribe to our channel and view